I'm really excited to share this one with you. To me, this is one of the best tools AI is putting in the hands of small business owners right now. Not hype, not some abstract productivity promise, an actual thing you can build and use starting this week. Up until recently, a marketing firm handled my social media. I dropped them for two reasons. I wanted control over how the brand actually sounds, not an agency template, and I wanted to stop paying a retainer for something I could build once and run myself. So I used AI to build it, the actual operating structure behind Get Smart with Bono, the way I build a labor model or a P&L. And once I hand over the photos and video each week, it writes the post text and hashtags too. Here's that process, start to finish, so you can copy it. My staff were the first ones who said it. The photos weren't very good, and video basically wasn't being used at all. In a business that runs on visual food content, those are the two formats that matter most. And neither one was working. I wasn't in the loop on what was going out until it was already live. I wanted the posts to sound like they came from someone who's actually in the building, because they do. That's what pushed me to look at doing this myself. Instead of another retainer conversation, I started asking AI the questions I'd normally be paying someone else to answer. First, what are the best times to post on social media? And what platforms make the most sense for my business? Most small business owners pick platforms based on what they personally use, not where their customer actually is. I got real answers back. Different platforms, different windows, different audiences on each one. Not the same content dumped everywhere at the same time. Second, what's the best form of posts, video or pictures? The honest answer was both, depending on the platform and the goal. Reels and short form video for reach, carousels and photos for saves and slower scroll through content. That reshaped what I needed to shoot each week. Once I had those answers, we didn't stop at advice. We built it. An actual Excel calendar, not a Notion doc, not a vague strategy PDF, a working spreadsheet with a tab for every platform. Day, time, format, and a slot for the idea, tied to whatever photo or video I'm bringing in that week. So a Tuesday slot on Instagram tab may say carousel 12 p.m. tied to whatever we shoot that week. A Thursday slot on TikTok says clip 7 a.m. No guessing when the day actually rolls around. The decision's already sitting there waiting for content. And it's not just food. The calendar rotates through everything we're actually trying to sell. The food, the event space, catering, weekly specials, holiday pushes. Food's the easy thing to shoot, so without a system, that's all you'll ever post. The calendar forces the event space and the catering onto schedule too, because that's where a lot of the real margin actually sits. That's the part people skip. They ask AI for content ideas and get a list in a chat window that disappears in 3 days. I wanted something that lives on my desktop, that I open every week, a repeatable habit, not a one-time brainstorm. Then we went a layer deeper. I asked what national holidays actually make sense for Central City Barbecue specifically, not a generic Happy 4th graphic like every other restaurant posts the same week, but something that actually drives business. And separately, what national food holidays should be on the calendar? National Rib Day, which lands on the 4th of July, and National French Fry Day, which is later this week. Free, built-in content hooks if you plan for them instead of noticing the morning of. Anybody can grab a generic holiday list off Google. Very few people filter it through what actually fits their brand, their product, their customer. And it's not a one-time thing. I'll check in on what's trending in the barbecue and restaurant space specifically, or just nationally, whatever sound or format is having a moment that week. That's not something a calendar built months ago can tell you. That's a 5-minute question asked regularly. Here's how that played out on the 4th. We shot one clip, starts on a close-up of the smoker, then pulls back to reveal the wood pile behind it, text over it, pits are lit for the 4th, smoking all week, order ahead so you're not waiting Saturday. Catering number right on the screen. That's not a decorative holiday post, that's the holiday used to drive an actual order. Same clip becomes a reel on Instagram, a TikTok post, a YouTube short, a Facebook native post. 4 platforms, 1 shoot. because the calendar already told me what each one needed and when. Same things already blocked out for National French Fry Day. Brisket chili cheese fries, chili and cheese poured right over the top. We know exactly what we're shooting weeks before the day even gets here. That's the whole point. I'm not thinking about strategy in the moment. I already decided it weeks ago. I just have to show up and shoot. I won't sell you on this being free. You still have to shoot the video and grab the photos every week. And you still have to check that AI is scheduling things the way you actually want it, not rubber stamp it and walk away. Call it a couple hours a week. Weigh that against what I was paying a marketing firm. Anywhere from $500 to $1,500 a month. A couple hours against that kind of bill every single month isn't a close call. AI didn't just write the captions for me. It helped me build the structure I was too busy running a restaurant to build myself. And now a tool runs it for me. Every week I hand off whatever I shot. A video, a few photos from service. The system already knows which platform, which day, which time, which format. And it's the one hitting publish. No blank page every Monday wondering what to post. That decision got made once. If you're posting randomly, reactively, whenever you remember, this is the fix. Not post more, structure first, then automate. That's the difference between what I was paying an agency for and what I built with a few hours of my own time. A system that already knows what today's post is before I even walk in the door. Everything I just walked you through is the concept. Next week, I'm giving you the actual thing. Our real schedule, every platform, every day, every time slot, and exactly how we built it, so you can copy it straight into your own business. This is what Get Smart with Bono is about. Real tools, real process, from someone actually running the business day to day, not just talking about it. If you want to see how this could work for your operation, links in the description. Book a free call. And if this was useful, please like and subscribe. Thank you.